Welcome to the Directors Club podcast, your go-to resource for childcare center owners and directors seeking success at their centers. Each week, we dive into the world of childcare management, sharing valuable tips, tools, resources, and strategies to help you build enrollment, retain top teachers, and streamline your operations. With a casual and lighthearted approach, we tackle the challenges you face from staffing and enrollment to business skills and time management. Join us as we unlock the secrets to creating a thriving childcare center. Let's laugh, learn, and grow together. This is the Directors Club podcast. Welcome to the Directors Club podcast, your go-to resource for childcare center owners and directors seeking success at their centers. Each week, we dive into the world of childcare management, sharing valuable tips, tools, resources, and strategies to help you build enrollment, retain top teachers, and streamline your operations. With a casual and lighthearted approach, we tackle the challenges you face from staffing and enrollment to business skills and time management. Join us as we unlock the secrets to creating a thriving childcare center. Let's laugh, learn, and grow together. This is the Directors Club podcast. Hey there, it's Noelle from the Directors Club, and I want to welcome you today to a podcast about fostering unity and success. And I have a great story to share with you that is one of those moments when you're walking through your center and that you see something and it really hits home because you've been working super hard on it. In a vibrant world of childcare, where the growth of young minds is our daily focus and parents entrust us with their most cherished loved ones, success transcends the confines of the classroom. It encompasses the harmonious interaction between educators, administrators, and our team. And as a childcare center director myself, I understand that success hinges on more than just textbooks and curriculum. It thrives when we create a united, appreciated community. And that has been my focus for quite some time at my childcare center. Today, I want to share with you a heartwarming story that I happened to come across from my own center that exemplifies the transformative power of recognition. And this narrative not only illustrates the impact of recognition and appreciation, but it's also going to provide you with a practical blueprint that my fellow childcare center directors and owners can easily implement into similar practices at your childcare center. At my center, we have a program called Achieve, and it is something that shows our vision. And if you're a member of the club, you'll know that this program that I'm talking about, it is the Achieve mission, and it aligns with all the things that represent vision and how we want to see it in the classroom. When you tell your team, like, you want to show appreciation, you want to have fun, you want to recognize people, and we talk about what that looks like, and then they go do it. Awesome. It was so awesome. Recently, I was walking through the center, and we have a board hanging in the front of the center right when you walk in for the parents and the teachers to see. And I walked up to the board, and one of the notes on there, it was from an assistant. Oh, she's a licensed teacher, but it was from a teacher. She wrote it to a lead, and she said to the lead, "Thank you for recognizing me and for the thoughtful gift." And she went on to talk about how the lead recognized her and wrote her a really nice note for supporting her in the classroom and all these things. And it was a gift, a little gift that she gave her. And the girl went on to write, "It wasn't just about the gift. You always make me feel part of your classroom. You always make me feel like I count. You're always checking in on me." I literally wanted to cry because she's a float, and we all know that the floats are like the lifeline to our centers. We can't have breaks. We can't have vacation time if you don't have a floating team. And it's also hard for us to get the floats to feel like part of that team, right? It was nice that all the things we've been talking about for the past, it's been months and months since we've launched this program, because we did have a vision before and we were always doing stuff with it. but it was in place for so long. We implemented the Achieve program and it literally has taken off. And today I wanted to share with you that gesture. This isn't something that we expect the leads to do. We don't say to the leads, oh, go out and buy the girls gifts. We do talk about recognizing people and thanking people in our moment so that the kids see us as role models as well. And that's how we want to be treated at work. But it's really part of our culture and who we are and who we want to be. And it's how we support our teachers. And it was just like such a beautiful moment for me to see that and realize that the vision was being put into the center and that we were cultivating this culture of recognition and appreciation. And so the impact of recognition, I want you to think about this heartwarming exchange showcases that profound impact that recognition can have within the walls of your center. And it goes beyond mere recognition and appreciation. It nurtures a sense of belonging, right? Unity and motivation. That's not a job you want to walk away from easily when you feel like that. This is a retention strategy and a place you want to work in at the same time. The story of our lead and floating teacher underscores how simple acts of recognition can uplift spirits, strengthen teamwork, and ultimately lead to a more positive work environment. Who doesn't want that? When we are implementing recognition at our childcare centers, it can look like a bunch of different things. Let's translate a few of these things into steps that you can take at your center. You can, one, first of all, have a staff meeting. And I would talk about what your vision is for your center and what it means to you and talk about that. Like, I want to recognize you. I want you to feel appreciated, what makes you feel that way, and have those conversations with everybody and that you're all talking about it. And that's what we do. We collaborate. We're like constantly talking about all the things in our vision and how we want to see it day to day in action. And so think about having a staff meeting and just talking about what kind of work environment you want to have. And you want it to be respectful and appreciative and teamwork and all the things. And when you're making that front and center at your staff meetings, it's going to resonate front and center in their actions inside the center. The first thing you can do is, second thing is you can create a recognition program. You could establish a formal recognition program like my Achieve program. It can involve awards and certificates and maybe even monthly shout outs to the team. I think that's really fun. We have a board hanging up with these little notes that we have, and we encourage the families in our weekly newsletters to fill them out for our team. We fill them out for each other. We're talking when we have a lead teacher meeting after a staff meeting, we have these conversations there. Like, don't forget, like, we need to recognize people. We need to appreciate them. And we can't just be like, oh, thanks for doing that. While that's nice, it's also really nice to get a note as well, or just a little recognition hanging up on the board when you walk in. The third thing you can do is encourage peer recognition, like I'm just talking about. Encourage your staff to recognize one another. Peer recognition can be powerful. It's not more. If not more so, then top down recognition. Sometimes feels really good to get a note from a peer and not just your boss because you think, oh, they got to fill it out. The fourth thing is promote the leadership role. So, as an owner and a leader, take that lead in recognizing and appreciating your team's members. Lead by example and let the team know that their efforts are noticed and valued. How do I do that? I put it on my calendar. Put it on your calendar and schedule it. So 3 times a month, put recognition somewhere, 3 different days. And then when you come in, I have to do some recognition today. Sit down, pull the notes out, write them out, and just make sure that you're consistently doing that. When you say you have a recognition program and you hang it in the lobby or in the wherever you're going to hang it, and you recognize people, and then you don't have a plan for it, and when you don't promote it, they're not going to promote it. So you need to find a way to be consistent yourself. And so I think that the calendar thing really is super helpful in you remembering, because that's what I do. And my day was Monday. I actually had it on my calendar, pulled the notes out. I wrote 8 of them, hung them up in the lobby. Head over to my Facebook page. I don't know if I posted them. I might have. You can check that out. All right. The next thing is foster a culture of appreciation. Regularly share stories go back to foster appreciation. All right, the next one's foster appreciation. Make appreciation a part of your center's culture. Encourage your staff to express gratitude, not just for big achievements, but also for everyday contributions. The little things like someone grabbed tissues and left them in your room, or someone picked out the trash that you were supposed to take out and you forgot and someone grabbed it, or someone grabbed the trash before you even went to get it. Little things like that. Show them just like everything that you're doing. And you don't need to be appreciated for like this mega project when maybe even you just saying, hey, how you doing is making more of an impact than that big thing. And the final thing is regularly share stories. As I've done here, share stories of recognition and appreciation within your center. These stories can serve as an inspiration for your team and reinforce the importance of recognition. With this, you can do it a few different ways. You could share stories of appreciation and email to parents and just say, oh, I just want to recognize and list what you want to recognize. You can also, I think this is a really good one, share it on Facebook. Write a nice post about a teacher on Facebook. Not only are you going to recognize them to your entire audience, but you're also going to showcase to potential families and to potential employees that you recognize your team, that you appreciate your team. That means a lot. Think about it. If you have a new hire that's checking out your Facebook page and they get on there and it's all hiring, they're going to be like, oh my God, all they do is hire. But if you take this story and share some great thing or even a little thing, like we just spoke about on the Facebook page, they're going to be like, oh my God, that director's awesome. She's sharing this and doing different things. Really think about that. So retention is critical to your childcare center. What is your retention plan? Does it include a plan that you follow or one that you do when you think of it? I'm hosting something that I'm calling a master shop. It's part mastermind, part workshop. And in that, I'm going to be meeting with you once a week for 8 weeks, if you can believe it. We're going to do this in 8 weeks. We will update a new document or policy every single week. And employee retention is one of them. And this program is going to help you jumpstart that program. Inside this workshop, I'm going to be teaching about updating standard operation procedure manual, administrative office tasks, planning and delegation, recruiting plan, onboarding plan, orientation plan, retention plan, that's what we need, professional development plan, engaging staff meetings. And if you sign up by the 26th, you're going to get my template for employee handbook, parent handbook, and all my brand new job descriptions. And what I want you to know is that every one of those documents that I just told you about, you probably have it, but we're going to update them. And I'm going to give you templates. If you don't like what you have or you don't have one, you can use mine as a jumping board. You don't need to bring anything to this workshop. You just need to show up and I'm going to help you get it all updated. Head to the show notes and sign up for the workshop. We start on November 1st. Let's get back to this because it got me. When I was talking about retention, it reminded me of that workshop. And I want you to know that retention is critical and it needs to be planned. You cannot just say, oh, I have a plan. Oh, we do retention. You need to have it documented so that you don't forget what it is and that you can assign some tasks to other people inside your center. In the world of childcare center ownership, success isn't just about the profits and the policies. It's about creating a nurturing, supportive environment where educators, and by implementing a culture of recognition, you can foster unity, motivation, and a positive work environment that benefits everyone, from the teachers to the students to the families we serve. Remember, the power of recognition lies within each one of us, waiting to transform our centers and our communities. Start today and watch your childcare center flourish. I want you to head to the show notes and sign up for the Master Shop. Check it out and see if it's something that you need help with, because retention is critical, as we just talked about in this podcast. And when you have a great plan in place, you're going to retain your greatest teachers. Thanks for listening today, and I'm excited to connect with you soon. Talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of the Directors Club. We hope you found tips, tools, and strategies valuable for your childcare center. To access even more resources and take your center to new heights, visit our website at thedirectorsclub.net. There you'll find a wealth of exclusive content, training programs, and support tailored specifically to childcare center owners and directors. Don't miss out on this opportunity to unlock your center's full potential. Remember, success starts here at the Directors Club. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of the Directors Club. We hope you found tips, tools, and strategies valuable for your childcare center. To access even more resources and take your center to new heights, visit our website at thedirectorsclub.net. There you'll find a wealth of exclusive content, training programs, and support tailored specifically to childcare center owners and directors. Don't miss out on this opportunity to unlock your center's full potential. Remember, success starts here at the Directors Club.